24/7, 365. I've been trying to get my life, I need a little more time. I'm turning with the clock, you know it never stops. I don't wanna fall behind, I need a little more time. 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 Yeah. What you gon' do today to make a difference? Real shit. Are you living or you just existing? Real shit. You fighting for something or you a victim? You got your own mind or you just listening? I go against the grain, I'll never be the same. This industry got drugs, pushing kilos of fame. Long as you entertain, you don't care about the pain. Some of us more comfortable just being a slave. But I can't spend my days working for little pay. So fuck your benefits and that 9 to 5 that you gave. I'm going independent, creating my own lane. Before it's too late, before it's too late. My time is the most important thing that I can give. So why not spend all these hours and minutes trying to build? Cause I don't wanna waste my life throughout these years and end up regretting everything that I never did. 24/7, 365. I've been trying to get my life, I need a little more time. I'm turning with the clock, you know it never stops. I don't wanna fall behind, I need a little more time.
I'm feeling so alive. Join the Parker fam, we're here to share tips, tricks, and stories we all can bear. Talk to me Thursday, we're bringing the news. Get ready to cruise, we got fun to choose. Parkers are on the go, let's sail away. High seas adventures, come laugh and play. Subscribe, take a trip, join our crew. With our family vibes, we're here for you. La la la, baby, la 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 la, la la la, baby, la 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 la, la la la, baby, la 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 la, la la la, baby, la 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 la. Put your feet in the sand, let your worries fade. Weekly vlogs drop all the plans we made. Country kids just living, finding our way. Parkers on the go, come join the play. Sharvin's got your back, Cavill advises pride. With Brandon's humor, we're along for the ride. Parkers are on the go, let's sail away. High seas adventures, come laugh and play. Subscribe, take a trip, join our crew. With our family vibes, we're here for you. La la la, baby, la 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 la, la la la, baby, la 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 la, la la la, baby, la 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 la, la la la, baby, la 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 la. Life's a journey, let's make it right. Join the Parker fam, shine bright tonight. Life's a journey.
Well, good. Y'all ain't hear none of that anyway. Welcome to another Talk to Me Thursday. I am Siobhan. This is my amazingly handsome husband, the Clark Kent to my Superman, Brandon.
That doesn't even
I don't know. Just let me be. Brandon, we hope you're doing well on this Thursday. Sister's tired, okay? I ain't even gonna sit here act like I'm not. I am tired, okay? And I'm trying to get it together, but I'm having a hard time. But I'm lucky enough to have Brandon here to help me out this evening.
Oh yeah, I just happened to show up.
We missed y'all. It's been a minute.
I feel like it's been 3 weeks.
How many weeks?
I don't feel like it's been 2. We didn't do it last week. I think we were on the week before.
I don't know.
We did Reconnecting at Sea.
We did Reconnecting at Sea.
So yes.
Okay.
It's been 2 weeks, but it feels like a lot longer because you were gone for also 2.5 weeks.
I was not gone for 2.5 weeks. I was not. Let's see who's in the chat.
Sure.
The Cruise Nuts are here. What's going on, Cruise Nuts? How are you guys? Thank you for popping in. We appreciate you. On the go with YOLO. Happy Thursday, fam. How are you?
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Kathy B is here. Hey, Kathy B. How are you, fam?
Kathy B, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. We got Kristen in the house. Hey, it's Friday Junior.
Friday Junior. Today literally is my Friday Junior because tomorrow's the last day of my rotation. So
I thought today was the last day. Close. My days are bad. What's going on in Mage Family Adventures? Hello.
Kristen, thank you for being a member in Mage Family Adventures. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Team Rich Travels is in the house. Hey, fam.
Hey, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being members as well.
What's up? Event yours. What is going on, Tanya Timmy?
Hey, Tanya Timmy, thank you for being here. Thank you for being members as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. And we have Marilyn Mel Tibbs. What's going on, Marilyn? How you doing today? We hope you are doing well.
Every time I see Tibbs is something about, I probably have said this before. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well, because I'm not going to say anything about Heater tonight.
YOLO speaking to everybody in the chat, so hospitable. We appreciate you, and so is Event Yours. Let's see, who else do we have here? Thank y'all. Y'all know I just forgot to take the mute off. Y'all, we hear you now. All right, fam. I appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't do this because she was tired. She does this every Thursday.
Facts. Lady Yo was in the building. What is going on, Lady Yo? Lady Yo said, hello, everybody in the chat. Parker is on the go. Luscious Lady OG. Parker's on the go. Listen.
Gang.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The Luscious Lady OG, that's right. And she is one of the OGs of the Luscious Ladies. We'll dive into that just a bit this evening, but you know, we got some content coming out.
And thank you for being a member as well. We
absolutely. And they're back. Let's see here. And YOLO is speaking. And hey, Brandon.
Hey, T. Hey, it's good to be here. I'm just a sidekick.
Come on now. Jaretha, what's going on, Jaretha? How are you?
Hey, Jaretha, thank you for being here, namesake.
Facts. And she's also a Luscious Lady OG.
Hell yeah.
Along with Tanya and YOLO and Kristen. Thank y'all. Okay. Let's see here. And TJ's Destination. What's going on, TJ?
Hey, TJ. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. And thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. And we do have a super chat from Will $. Says, start off that Target super chat. Hello, everybody. Well, let's. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have the button, but Brandon's still going to do it.
Am I?
You say you like to do it live?
Get it together, Parker.
I'll try it. Thanks, Will. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Coming in hot. Fast. Let's see here. Nightbot real late. Let him stay late because sometimes he be doing too much. Nightbot do be tripping. What's going on, Shiro? Hello, happy Thursday.
Hey, Shiro, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
All right, that's right. And Jaretha says, been on my couch since Monday. Jaretha, I ain't been on the couch, but what I have done is slept a little later than usual. Brandon is almost concerned that I've been sleeping a little bit later. And I've been working since I got back. So I finally got to a point where I started editing the vlogs from Virgin today. And what I thought was going to be like one or two more videos is probably going to be 3 or 4 more videos from that series. So I'm going to try to drop at least 2 videos this week for Virgin. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, we got a lot to cover. And we got a nice big break from cruising, guys. So we front loaded our first quarter of the year with cruises.
And this isn't a YFC situation where, we're just going to pop up. We're really done until cruising until August.
Until August.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 cruises in the beginning of the year for me, 2 for Brandon, and we're done for a while. If we do anything, we might pop out with a couple of land trips here and there, or if something falls in our lap that we just can't refuse. But as of right now, we are done until August, and I don't know how to feel. But also, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't mad, y'all. Right now, I ain't mad because I'm tired. I don't know how I'm feeling in a couple of months, but right now, I ain't mad. How about you?
Well, seeing as you've been on double the number of cruises than me, I mean, I just gotta, it comes with the territory of being married to such a trailblazing, adventurous.
Get out of here.
I don't like being home. I'm gonna leave you at home, woman. That's just the lifestyle that you lead. I knew what this was when I walked into this marriage. And, it's what it is.
Sid Cruiser's in the house. Sid, the solo cruiser. I apologize. What's going on, Sid?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
being a member. And you did good.
Oh,
she did good.
Oh, wow, she getting props.
Sid,
yeah, you better take it and run, Sid. You better take it and run
on the Explorer video.
On the Explorer video, yes, she did a great job with that. Let's see here. T said, must be nice, Jaretha. I've been at work and in the bed to sleep every day since Tuesday morning. And then when I got back, Brandon had to go right back to work. So his 4 days off were while I was gone. So he's been working since I've been back. So we really haven't had like much time together since I've been gone. So
yeah,
I'll be happy for Saturday to get here so we can actually spend some time together.
I cleaned the house while she was gone.
He
been a good house husband.
I came home. The carpet had been he cleaned the carpet, y'all. The carpet had been cleaned. The bedroom was pristine. The living room had been done. I mean, he top to bottom. I was like, oh, maybe I need to go away more often.
I'm sure that's what you're telling yourself. I'm sure that's what you took.
Y'all said, Jaretha, that sounds lovely. It does sound lovely. Let's see here. Jaretha said, last week of vacation, back to work on Monday. Jaretha works hard too. And I kind of remember the first time we really like almost ran into Jaretha when we were in Houston. And remember we were walking to that CBS and she was right because she drives.
Oh yeah.
So
that was crazy. I remember that.
Yep. Because I remember like us being in the hotel and I think we were live, but she was like, I just drove past your hotel and I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like we were so close to meeting her. So actually meeting Jaretha in person was absolutely meeting all the ladies in person, but it was nice to put actual faces to names of people that you see in the chat often. But we'll get into that. I don't want to jump ahead. I'm done until late May and then action packed all summer. Our
summers are usually light anyway.
Yeah.
At least the last couple of years they've been light. Ever since that debacle, that airport debacle, our summers have been pretty light.
Yeah, we try not to put nothing in the summer ever since then. And if we do anything, it's going to be we're driving here. It might be like a weekend or something. But
because we did last year, we did
Margaritaville. We drove.
Yeah. So let me rephrase that. We don't do anything June and July.
Yeah. Yeah, we did Margaritaville.
In July.
Yeah, but I mean that was one of those deals. So
I could have left it.
Well, we took it, so it's done now. No cruising until later in the year. What about road trips? Atlanta is nice in the spring, especially around my birthday in May. Hint, hint. Who else's birthday is in May? T's birthday is on the 18th.
Oh boy.
T, my birthday is on the 21st. Oh boy. Oh boy. Road trip season. It sounds like you might take a little trip to Atlanta and then scurry on down so I can see the mouse. No? Okay. I tried. I tried.
Whoa.
Sig said, "Thank you, Brandon."
You're welcome, Sig.
T said, "Don't rub it in, YOLO." And let's see. Yes, Sig the solo cruiser. You got me looking at your group on Explorer, but I can't. I looked too. I did. But for two of us, sis, that'll be another one I can't even say I would leave Brandon behind for that, but that's a lot of money for me. Now, I hope your group cruise is plentiful. I hope the pockets are loose, and I hope they book all the cabins and then some. If we're blessed, I'll be there. That's all I got to say.
We're already blessed and highly favored.
Well, hey, that's all you can ask for, right?
Yes. At this point in time,
that's all you can ask for.
Yes.
Kathy said, "Nice, good boy, Brandon." Say YOLO. Good boy.
I'm a man.
You tried it. Okay. YOLO Explorer is she a little up there, but you know what? Recoil says sometimes I wish I was doing YOLO. Sis, the way your schedule line up, and I'm gonna say this with everything I love, it ain't no way in the world I can see myself moving like you. As tired as I am right now, I don't know if I could do it. And I sat there and said to myself on the flight home, how does Raquel do this? How does she do this? Because I'm exhausted. Like like that's the first deep breath I took in like 2 weeks.
I feel good. You should have been here with me.
Nah, I should have been here with you, but I get what you're saying.
Should have been here with me.
If I had been here with you, there would have been content that we would not have had. And then that would have caused us to have to book cruises just to get more content, because our content now is going to kind of stretch out a little bit, because we got Beyond in the gutter. We got Ascent in the gutter. We're finishing up Virgin. That's 3 to 4 more videos. And then and then I got Independence and I got Lush.
I had one of those Abbott Elementary and office cameras.
Why are you looking off into it? Why are you breaking the fourth wall? Why are you breaking the fourth wall?
Yeah, Siobhan, you're saying try to justify your cruises to me.
I ain't trying to justify nothing. I'm trying to justify the content that's coming out of what we just did. So that's fine. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Shiro said, "Go, Brandon."
Thank you.
YOLO said, Sig said, YOLO, I priced it against the MSC Yacht Club. Explorer was cheaper. Really?
Can you price it just against the normal MSC cruise?
See what happens.
And then see what happens and get back to me?
Oh my goodness. I'm going to feel that way come August, but right now, having been grounded since Thanksgiving, I'm ready to go. Jess said, "Happy Thursday, everyone."
Happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. Thank
Absolutely.
you for being a member.
Lush OG in the house. And I know that Explorer Experience was way better than Yacht Club. Just look, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at the stories, looking at the content that she's putting out so far, that Explorer looks amazing, amazing, amazing. One day, I just don't know when that's gonna be, but one day is all I can say. That's all I can say. Did you just get off 2 cruises, YOLO? She did. Hey, ATL, turn up.
ATL ho.
Yeah, and listen, if I could ATL this time, don't walk me down homeless road.
Why would I do that? We've already been taken care of, so I ain't nothing I got. Apparently, we're gonna have to save all our allowance to go eat there.
Facts. It sounds like it. Yolo says, "Shh, we're not talking about that." Hey, Tamika, how are you?
Tamika, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here over here on the Facebook side. We appreciate you. We hope you are having a great week. 6 said, yes, I want to go with Yellow. I was looking to compare, but the 3-day interior yacht club was almost the same price as the 7-day explore. That's bananas to me. That's bananas. I'm done until November for now. We already know how that's about to play out.
A lot of tech determined.
we know how that's gonna play out. What's going on, Kev?
What's going on, Kev? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. I wish, unless I hit the jackpot, my 2026 summer plans are big and I need to hold on to those coins. I was looking at it earlier today and my husband gave me the side eye.
I'm sure I'm very familiar with that particular side eye.
Let's see. Will said back-to-back trips is exhausting. I did Aruba and Jamaica back-to-back and could hardly make it. Yeah, it just gets to a point where you're just like, man, my bed would be gorgeous right about now. My bed would be amazing. So yeah, no, it is kind of tiring.
Not your husband, but your bed.
Ain't you in it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay then. What's the difference?
I thought you would have led with my husband.
Well, I'm just saying in general, when people do back to back, everybody don't have a husband. So I'm saying in general, that's the general feeling.
It's good to have you back.
I can't tell. It's a wonderful hubby that keeps the house moving while mommy is gone.
I do what I can. Also try to keep the house moving when she's here too, but
no, you really do a good job. And that's one thing I will say is Brandon will absolutely take care of me. I mean, listen, even when I get back and he know I like a warm blanket, the dryer be going, and I don't even know what's going on. I go get it. Baby, like, wait. He go get me a nice warm dry out the blanket. I'm nice and toasty, snug as a bug in a rug. When I'm flying off and he meets me at the airport, he bring my favorite snacks.
Except for this time.
Yeah. This time.
You got just not this time. Man.
Yeah, it didn't happen this time. But he did make sure I ate before I came home. So
I did.
Yes.
I hadn't eaten out. I survived off of ramen noodles and frozen pizza and frozen chicken strips for 8 days. Oh, and spaghetti that my mother-in-law cooked before she left. I ate out twice, and they were both lunch specials.
I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And as soon as Siobhan lands down, what do I do? I hadn't spent $25 on takeout the entire time she was gone. I get back, what happens? I spend, in fact, it was 3 people I had to buy for. I spent $25 off the bat. First hour.
You're a good man, Brandon. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. Good man. He's a good man. T said, I'm grounded until June and then again until October. Oh, boy. It's the flights.
The flights were.
The flights. I'm going to test my energy level in August. I'm doing a side-by-side cruise, 7 days on the Mardi Gras, and then 8 days on Vista.
Oof. You doing back-to-back some Carnival ships. And no, I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
that's exhausting.
It is.
Because at least on like Celebrity or like maybe Roy, you can wind down a little bit. You know, wind it down on Carnival.
Facts. It really is not. Feeling the travel spree is in the buildings. And what's up, Parkers?
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. They're not. Are they? They're on the high seas, right?
Phil is on the high seas. D's at the house with the kids.
So it's a reverse situation.
Phil, okay. Don't let him bully us. Don't let him bully us, Phil.
It's a reverse situation.
Don't let him bully us. It's
okay.
all right.
It's a reverse. Okay.
Sometimes men need time alone too. I'm gonna take up for you, Phil. Sometimes the husbands need to get out there too.
You know what? You're right.
I am.
All my hobbies are very expensive all of a sudden.
But I do be trying to tell you to go now.
Well, yeah, I went to my homeboy's house to watch wrestling.
You flew to Indy. You did a 24-hour trip to Indy.
Yeah, but all shit's getting expensive. Hey, go ahead and read that comment then.
I don't know where y'all were. I was raised in the hood, so I don't go back. You're safe where I hang out at. You can eat for free, drink for free, party for free, and sleep for free. Lounge 40, 92. Okay. I like all them.
We will make the proper arrangements.
T, I'm coming, girl. I'm coming, T.
Funny. Let's play a drinking game tonight. Can we play a drinking game tonight?
Okay. We got drinks.
Every time Siobhan says facts, take a shot.
Facts. Where your drink at? Your drink.
Where? I don't know. Where is it?
Let me drink no soda.
Now you ain't gonna sit here and waste no wine.
I ain't wasting it. You gonna drink it?
You gonna sit here and waste no wine on me? What do you?
None of y'all gonna be traveling with me this spring or summer. We in the house right now. Shiro is on the road and everybody else in the house. Because we all travel during the winter. We all travel fall and winter.
I know, I'm just thinking about what we do in the fall and winter.
The fall, October.
We did Beyond.
November, we did Disney and Virgin.
Oh, that's right.
Then Shay and I went to Disney in December.
In January.
January, we did Virgin. Yeah. So, yeah, we've been gone for some months. Brandon, when is the guys' cruise? Yeah, Brandon.
I can't even call it, big dog.
Why you can't call it? Ain't nothing but a flip of the wrist.
What?
All I gotta do is it.
This only fucking wrist.
Y'all put y'all ones in the chat and Brandon should do a guy's cruise.
They gonna put ones because they think I should do it.
Because people want you to do it. They've been asking. I did one side to side. I passed the heck out on day one of the second sailing. Missed everything. I was tired and out. It is exhausting. It is absolutely exhausting going from, and then like getting from one ship to the next it's a lot. Will said take them to 2 urban licks if they come to ATL. 2 urban licks. I'm concerned.
That is of a concern, yes.
Do you know what that is?
I do not.
It don't sound like somewhere we should be.
My time in Atlanta is very limited to the baseball stadium and one particular strip club. Outside of that, I don't know much about, and the aquarium.
I'm a little scared.
And that's just downtown in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all said, good man, that's your job, Brandon.
I do what I can.
Good evening, Angel. How are you?
Hey, Angel, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate seeing you in the chat. Let's see. Yolo said, TJ's destination, I have back-to-backs, but they are on 3 different cruise lines. She got a back-to-back. Yeah, I'm with TJ. One of them, well, she'll tell you what one of them is, but we're familiar with one of the ships. I saw a news article that said flight prices have dropped 4%. 4%? That's
4%.
taxes. 4%. Yeah, the flight prices dropped, then they charge you for the luggage.
And then Southwest.
Good old Westie.
You might as well be Spirit
at this point. Because here, like, Southwest is not cheap here. Like, and I know we've said this before, but Southwest is very expensive here in North Carolina. Well, in the Raleigh area. Flying out of RDU, Southwest is expensive. and it's very rare that you find a cheap flight. So if you do find one, the perk was you didn't have to pay for your luggage.
Yeah.
Ain't no perk no more. Why now at this point, unless y'all drop the prices and you are more of a Spirit Frontier level of pricing, ain't no perk of flying with you.
There's literally no reason to fly.
We're going back, like we might well pay the Delta in American
I can almost guarantee you within the next year, they're gonna go back. These these places always, once there's like a big outcry and a backlash, they almost always go back to some version of what they previously had.
Yeah, because even Spirit put out a letter today or yesterday. I got a letter from Spirit CEO talking about how they finally got through their bankruptcy stuff and that how their points and stuff was going to work now, and that they're trying to make it better for the average cruiser, and they're trying to make it more affordable, but at the same time, y'all still charging for bags, which Spirit is Spirit. I expect that from them. Southwest pulling a Spirit move is crazy. That's crazy.
It just seems like bad business.
It seems like bad business.
But what do I know? I'm just a consumer.
Going next month with my sister on the breeze. August 16th birthday on the Luminosa. October Park's gonna go group cruise on Utopia. Lady Yo riding with us. Lady Yo riding with us. And she on Lush 2026. I gotta come up with a nice little, for part two. Second Lush. So Lady O is traveling. I was home over a year by myself when my wife was a travel nurse. I'm used to it, though I lived alone for a while.
So obviously I was the only child. So I'm used to being by myself. I just, haven't been by myself consistently in 10 years or so. But I did enjoy the quiet of it all, like just being able to sit downstairs and just watch TV, just watch movies that I would not normally watch, or watch shows that I wouldn't watch because you're not, because I try to link my TV watching schedule up with shows that we watch together. So on the shows that we don't watch together, I actually got a chance to catch up on those. I just enjoy the quiet.
Yeah.
It's
nice because we do have a busy house. It's always somebody home. So when you are home and it's just kind of you and the dog and you just relax and not, it is a nice piece. It is a nice piece to have. Get it, YOLO. I was just trying to book a back-to-back on Virgin. However, I need this funky PTO for other cruises this year.
PTO is always a problem.
Ain't it? Ain't it a problem? Make sure you guys hit that like and share. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Do you need your 15 seconds or we're going to keep moving?
Oh, no. Yeah, let's take a moment of silence for everybody to please hit that like button. And the 15 seconds starts now.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
you. We appreciate y'all. Those of us with kids travel in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
It makes sense. That makes sense. We outside this spring, but summer I'm sitting my tail down.
We outside tonight.
T said, Brandon, are you going to TJ's guys trip in September? Did you get an invite?
I did not get an invite.
Send him that invite. So it also
I
depends.
felt like I didn't get an invite though. I felt like I may have heard something.
It also depends on when in September, because we do have an obligation in September already.
Oh, that's right.
Because we go to we have a speaking engagement for the past 2 or 3 years that we've been going to in Maryland. So it also depends on when, and also his birthday lands on the cuff of like September and the end of August. So it depends on when. It depends on when. But he can go if he wants to go. I don't care. Single solo cruiser, I need that 4% to turn into at least 20.
We don't even talk unless it's 20, bro. Like,
at least double digits. At least could have been nice enough to say 10.
We don't even. I don't even start a conversation unless it's 20%.
Big Zilla, what's going on?
Hey, Big Zilla, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely, happy Thursday. We're glad to have you. Will said 2 Urban Lits is a restaurant, nice vibe and good food. Okay. All right, because I was a little concerned. We appreciate that. Thank you. Man, I haven't been to 2 Urban Lits in a long time. The collard green mussels are wonderful when they have them. Collard green mussels.
We have to look that up. I mean, I don't eat collard greens, but I mean, I'm not,
2 Urban Lits is an awesome restaurant. Was one of my first. I'm gonna say it first. One of my after work spots when my office was Midtown Atlanta. 2 Urban Lits. Terry said 4% where? Somebody lying.
Somebody is not telling the truth.
Kenny Elliott, what's going on, man?
Thank you for being here, Kenny. It says that this is your first time here. Let us know so we can properly welcome you in.
Absolutely. Let's see. Those salmon chips are addictive. Ooh, I like a good salmon now.
You do like salmon.
I do like salmon. What's going on, Marjorie? Thanks for being
Marjorie,
here.
Thank you for being here, Marjorie.
Good evening. A video said facts, and it's a nice vibe.
We love a good vibe.
Like a good vibe. Southwest has always been the same price as Delta for me when I was in ATL.
See, at that rate, if you give me anything in Delta, I'm taking Delta.
Well, that's crazy because even if you are the same price as Delta and then you charge it for bags.
But it's because we have a credit card with Delta,
okay.
So we get so not everybody has that perk, so
right.
we get the bag. Perk. So it doesn't make any sense for us to choose Southwest over Delta.
Yeah, but if you have a Southwest card, then they're gonna perk you a bag.
Sorry, who wants a Southwest card?
Yes, people have Southwest cards.
But who wants it?
People who fly Southwest. Some people get good deals on Southwest just because we don't. And the only benefits was the luggage, right? Like your luggage is what sold me when I used you. Like now, it's really not a perk to it. And I think all the time that we've been flying, and I had like 700 Southwest points, and we used them to take a discount off of something. It was like, I'm never going to fly Southwest because we can't. So I used the perks to take some price off of a flight. I can't even remember where we're going. It might have been to the Beyond, but it was like it's not a purpose of holding on to them. I'm never going to build these points up because I can't afford to fly Southwest. Southwest don't mess me up. No luggage and no direct flights to places I want to go for my home airport. So you don't want to go? They still gonna have want to go prices?
Bro, I might just delete their app on my phone so I can stop getting that notification.
And stop sending me those want to go Wednesdays and there don't be nothing that I can use. Like, stop sending that. Nobody don't want that. I know the Southwest was on Expedia too. They never were, and they're on Google Flights now too. No, they got on Google Flights. We should have known it. They've been on Google Flights for a couple of months now, so we should have known something was up because they were not. You had to search them separately. Let's see. What's up, YFC? What's going on?
Hey, it's your favorite couple.
What was that? What was that?
That's Sheldon. This is your favorite couple.
What's going on, Sheldon? I enjoyed your live today. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all having a good time. Yellow, I don't look for myself yet, but I hear they're on Google Flights now too. Yep. There you go. There you go. Let's see here. Us only children require peace.
Yes, that is correct. It is Sweatband Thursday, and it's not going well.
Oh, Lord. Let's see here. My child would agree with you, Kristen. Hey, fam, want to go with YOLO? Cruise is fire. Okay, the cruise is fire. Fire, fire, fire. That's what he said.
Hey.
Let's see. Brandon, that was 20 seconds versus 15.
Hey. I'm Sheldon, and this is Keith. It's your favorite couple, guys.
You better leave my friends alone. We heard. Leave Sheldon alone. Why I gotta take off a show and Phil tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. You.
That's not a position I'll choose.
Oh Lord. T said, I'll remind TJ he was talking about it just this week.
I talked to Timmy. Timmy was giving me some advice on cameras, home cameras.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. He did. You know, said, man, F that car. Hey. Travel K Trips, hello. What's going on, Kathy?
Hey, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Happy Thursday. We hope you are doing well. Let's see. Can you choose seats on Southwest yet? It's supposed to be coming. From what I heard, some airports already have it, but they're supposed to be not only now assigning seats, but now you gotta pay for your luggage. It's crazy. Like, at least let me still pick my seat if I gotta pay for my luggage. But now you assign a seat, and it ain't like the first row seats any better than the last row. Y'all all got it. Are you gonna have a first class now? Cause everybody coach. I'm just asking questions. Everybody coach. And now I gotta have an assigned seat and pay for my luggage. At least give me at least Frontier say business class. At least Spirit says big front seat. At least Delta got Delta 1. Yep. Let me get off that high horse. You'll get better points with a good travel credit card.
Yeah, like we have two. I just first thought was never, hey, let's do Southwest.
Controversial Cruising is here. What's going on, fam?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you dropping in. They will have a base fare. Then Want to Go will be second lowest fare. And it's like that now, though. It's like that now. Still trash. Hefty. According to Timmy. I like that, Timmy. You are pretty good with the shoulder depression. When I close my eyes, I almost stop the voice.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that one, Shiro. That one kind of threw me off a little bit. It was almost on point, though.
Because I just heard, because we just watched, because we were catching up.
Yeah.
So we just watched your Reconnecting at Sea. Hey guys, Reconnecting at Sea is a thing. Stay tuned. And so I was just catching up with their content, and it's only because he harasses me when I don't want to be bothered. Taking close-ups of my face.
Did they say how much they're charging per bag? They did not come out and say it, but I feel like it's going to be in the same wheelhouse of everybody else.
$70.
$70 for the first one?
No. Is that not how much?
No, it's like everybody else was like between 45 and like 50.
Who?
I don't know. I don't pay for no bags. Like
who?
Frontier, like you can bundle with the seat in the bag, or individually with Spirit, you can like bundle with the seat in the bag, or individually the bag is like depending on when you buy it. See, Spirit don't just be like, hey, the bag is this one price. If you buy it early enough, you can get it for $50. But if you wait till last minute, it's like $70, $75. So Spirit is kind of like, early bird special. But Frontier is, they run about 70. Bad, it don't make no sense for no bag to cost as much as a flight. Now, daggone it.
It don't make no sense for a carry-on to cost as much as the check.
Because with some of them, the carry-on be more than the check.
Why?
Yeah, because I know sometimes Frontier
at that rate
more than the check.
I might as well just check it. That doesn't even make any sense. This is stupid. It's all a scam.
If the first class is not like a Delta One seat, it ain't first class. If the seat looks like a coach seat, you can keep that first class. And that's what I'm saying. They're all going to look the same. So it's like, what's the point? Your favorite couple says, Shiro, Brandon, I'll let you make it.
I just need the stupid ass hat and this stupid ass glasses.
How you gonna call that man stuff stupid?
Me and him, we're friends, so we can joke with each other. Like
Okay, all right. Yes, Marjorie will be on Lush 2026. Let's see here.
You have her throwing up gang signs.
No. They want you to check the bag. They do want you to check the bag. Then I'm standing at the daggone carousel waiting for y'all to turn on the darn carousel for 45 minutes. I thought I got off the plane.
Is that what happened the other night?
Yes. I know. Went to the bathroom, went to the snap machine.
You could have just came out to the car and told the girls to get yours. I was out there.
Pass. Have a drink. But still, it's like, I don't want to check my bag because it take y'all so long. Just turn the carousel on. The airport ain't but that big anyway. Why does it take y'all so long to unload this plane?
Have you seen the people? And shout out to the people who work at the airport, but
get out of here. I get to keep my second bag free for August and October because they are honoring it on all flights until May 28th. This is the alleged start date, I think she said.
I would not be surprised they back out of
this.
They
probably back.
I would not be. Some people they're just
testing to see if they'll get away with it. Throw something out
there, and then like when there's a backlash, they'll pull it back. Yeah. Hey, let's dismantle the Department of Education. Oh, wait a minute. People don't like that? Oh, okay, let's pull that back.
All flights booked before the start date of 5/28. When you have to pay so much for a check bag, it should never be delayed. That's all I'm saying.
Because at that rate, you're like, because I've gotten to the thing of like, I might as well buy the American flight.
Because by the time you add it all up,
for maybe like $75 to $100 more, because at least I get the check bags with American.
Yep. So by the time you add in the check bag, you pick a seat. Because if not, they're gonna split your party up unless you got a kid with you or a kid that's underage. By the time you do that, we travel so much, we used to it, but we don't want to sit separately. But I guess if we got to, but it's like by the time, or you upgrade the bundle where I can check my bag. Not even check the bag. They offer a carry-on bag and a mid-range seat, or with Frontier. So when I went recently, I got a Frontier flight down there. I got a business class seat. It was nice. And so it was kind of business class. It was a nice seat. I think I was in row 2. I got a business class seat. I was able to bring 2 check bags, a carry-on, and my personal item, all for $129 going. And that was me upgrading to that. But it wasn't no point in me taking all that because I would have had to pay, because we ended up taking Spirit back, because coming back, the price of the flight was like $396. So that was just to get on the plane. That wasn't including no bags. So we ended up taking Spirit back. And when we took Spirit back, I was like, if I take all this stuff, I got to check all these bags to come back.
It's been a couple of times where we were like, we're just going to Amtrak back. And then we just so happened to catch we just so happened to find a cheap flight at the last minute that gets us back in a decent hour. But it's been a couple times like, bro, we'll just make that 14-hour journey.
We just gotta do it
and save this $300.
Yeah, because that's crazy. Drew said I paid $70 for my bag on Spirit last minute. That's what we paid coming back. And then it was the same price for a carry-on. I was like, you might as well check it. Yeah. That's crazy. It's crazy. So our first quarter, since we're talking about the first quarter 1 of travel for this year, as we said, we're finishing up the Scarlet Lady, and today I'm finishing up the port blog. So the port blogs ended up being kind of long, so I'm splitting them up into two ports per blog. So they're going to be 2 port blogs. Then we still have a ship tour, we have the movie, and then we have the review. So that is all coming really, really soon. Then in February, we did the Reconnected at Sea on the Celebrity Ascent. So that will be coming in whatever order Mr. Parker says is coming. I guess that's next.
Yeah, because we got to push it because we may or may not have something in the
chamber.
We might have something in the chamber.
Okay. So, and then we still have the Beyond, which we have not put out from the BYOC, and then I did the independent side by side, independent and Lush on this Carnival Conquest. So we still have some blogs to put out. Nothing wrong with Amtrak. We sometimes go by train if it's cheaper.
Yeah, I don't mind taking Amtrak, but the couple times that we were almost about to, I had to work.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have had us getting back at weird times where I would had to be logged on to work, and it just would not have been like preferable. But we were prepared to.
Yeah, we're always prepared to. But the last 2 times we were prepared to, it was like, hey, this flight the price has dropped. So yeah, Amtrak is the bomb, long but comfortable, and I'm with it. Like, I'm with it.
Yeah. So one thing that we're thinking about doing is getting a room, like a private room, and just taking that one way somewhere. Because if you do round trip, then you gotta.
Yeah.
So we thought about taking taking an Amtrak to like maybe Orlando in a private room. Just so we can see that experience.
Yellow said, really?
I don't even know what the really is for, but yeah.
Yeah, really. Did y'all see the Amtrak ad that said our bags are still free? It might take you a day and a half to get into Florida, though.
People was like, I know that ain't who I think it is. Talking about DC to New York is $200. Yeah. So they're like, people are like, yeah, I know that who I think it is. Like, y'all still.
It's still going. Yeah, you're gonna use 2 days of your PTO trying to get there,
and it's gonna cost $200 to travel from DC to New York. People's like, please sit this out.
Chris said, this too much. I'm gonna sit beside Delta and my free bag.
I love Delta. We just been taking, but like Delta's prices have gone fuck. I was about to use a swear.
You already used it. It came out.
Delta's prices have gotten exponentially more insane.
Yeah.
So we have not taken them lately. We've been taking
because
American's been cheaper.
Yeah. American's been cheaper, and I ain't gonna lie, if I can throw a book bag on my back and hit up one of those $20, $30 Frontier flights, I'm gonna do it every single time. So,
but if you can't, you have to have a bag.
Then Delta said, "I'm always here. You come running right back to me every single time."
Man, we ain't took Delta in 2 years.
We ain't taken Delta within the last 2 years.
When?
Not one time in 2 years.
When? I don't think we've taken Delta since LA.
That can't be right.
It's been mostly American.
Wow. Yes, you're right. From Georgia to Florida on Amtrak, it's 2 days.
Yeah, that's insane.
Because
I will do that to save $300.
It's like I've looked it up plenty of times. Because if we take Amtrak from Raleigh to Orlando, it's 10 hours. But if we take it from Raleigh to Miami, it was like 16 hours.
Yeah, so when on the Beyond, right before we got the ticket, the flights, we were gonna drive take the Bright Line to Orlando and leave for Orlando, because at least that's 6 less hours than we would have had to be on the train.
Right.
I've only done an Amtrak once, but it was out of emergency.
It was out of desperation.
Yes.
Talking about taking Amtrak and it being bomb. Oh, okay, really?
Oh.
Okay, that's what it really was for. Let's see. Taking Amtrak to Miami is better than to Orlando because the port is closer if you go to Miami. So you just got to sit on the train that extra 6 hours. I
don't mind it going.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do it coming, especially if I have to work.
Yeah.
If I'm off, I don't care. If I was off, I probably would have just taken the Amtrak.
Right.
But situation being where they're not the quietest.
Yeah.
It's not the quietest area, and then the internet probably shaky, so it's just like
I don't know, because when we took Bright Line from Miami to Fort Lauderdale, I'm so, this ain't like that Amtrak train. I said, no, it's not. Bright Line will get you messed up. Bright Line will have you somewhere fooled, thinking that when you get on Amtrak, it's gonna be the same thing. You ain't never done Amtrak before. Don't let Bright Line mess y'all up. I was like, it was a smooth ride. He's like, ooh. I said, no, baby, this ain't like Amtrak. I'm taking Amtrak this week, New York to Atlanta.
Yeah, we're at some point in the next 2 months. At some point in the next 3 months, we're going to do a train trip.
Yeah. Because we have a couple of things. We have our anniversary coming up. And that's why you be almost a voice every year. You will pay time or money. You just have to decide what's best for you and
basically
time you have.
That's what the conversation literally came down to.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather pay this extra $150 to get home 12 to 14 hours earlier?
I was like, yes.
And every single time the answer is yes.
Yes, absolutely yes. 100 times
because
yes.
I think for the Beyond, it was like, I don't remember the time frame, but I know we got home and we had a full night's sleep and we still would not have been back.
Yeah.
By the time.
Yeah.
So
that was the one trip we actually had an early flight out, right? Or was that was one trip we had an early flight home, wasn't it? Or we had to sit in the airport again.
That's in the airport because I had to work.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's true. If I were retired, I might not care. Yeah. That part, YOLO. I ain't got time for shenanigans. I'm going to throw some dollars at it and keep pushing.
Yep. We've learned within the last year, you just go ahead and you pay for the convenience of it all.
YOLO said, not YOLO, sorry. T said, you can work on the train, put on your earphones. Folks be sleep on the train, laid back with their bonnets, pajamas, and quilts. Yeah, I said quilt, not throw blankets.
But I have to talk. I have to talk to people.
Yeah.
So now already last year when we did the Margaritaville,
mm-hmm.
So we drove from Tampa to North Carolina. I worked that entire time. And then people were like, are you in a car? Are you in a car? Don't ask me.
Now you trying to change the subject. Now you flipping the script on them. I was like, yeah, we can't do this no more.
It's like, I'll get to the end of helping them with their problem. And they'll be like, are you in a car? What does it matter?
Did I help you today?
Did you get help or not? Get off my phone.
But yeah, so for the type of work he can't do it. What's going on together? We travel.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Yeah, so yeah, we do have to be careful about how we maneuver and what we take. So a lot of the times we will go ahead and book that Amtrak, but we make sure we book that refundable ticket just in case something happens. And we've been lucky the past couple of times where we've been able to exchange it out. But traveling is not the travel part of it. It ain't what it used to be.
It ain't the cruising ain't really the problem. It is the flights and the travel. Like, because we may have already talked about this. I don't know. When we're talking about travel right now, we were gonna fly down for reconnecting at sea. We were gonna fly down and then just drive back. So okay, that's cheap because I think when I had saw it on Priceline, it was like $26. This was like 2 weeks out. I go back to book it like maybe a week later, and that thing said $350 fee because one way. No, we got to find a flight home or a train. I remember sitting there one night and was like, I told her, and she was like, we sat up for another 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out how we were going to get back home.
Because we've rented cars one ways before, and there's never been that fee. So somebody messed the game up. It
was that way across the board.
Everybody charging one way fee now. So it was like somebody done out here messed the game up. Now we can't even get our one way card. But sometimes we would catch a flight and then drive back, and it would save us a lot of money. But we can't even do that now. She said, right, mind your business.
Are you getting help? Yeah. I mean, I don't ever answer either.
He doesn't. He be like, did I help you today? Yeah. I was like, dang. They ask you, was you in the car again?
And then sometimes I get caught with the the roads aren't the best, like in Florida. So they were here, and then like the turning signals. Like,
yeah. I was like, dang. Yeah.
Like, oh, well, I mean, you're getting help. They didn't say where I had to take calls from.
Terry said, man, I'm sure half those people were on the toilet while they were talking to you. They better leave you alone about being in the car.
Listen, you have the stories I could tell.
If he could.
If I could tell.
If he could tell them. Yes, the stories that he could tell.
But yeah, man, like.
Flights are so disrespectful, period. They have altered several of my plans. Yeah, because you can find a good cruise or you can find a good trip, and then it's like, dang, it's going to cost me 3 times the amount to get here. So what's the point?
Yeah, and for all those, hey, look at these cheap Australia cruises. I know this is like far off. Look at these cheap Australia cruises. $97.
Of course. It's going to cost me $3,000 to get there. Yeah. And for that price, I'm cruising for 2 months in Australia.
Right. But it's like, even flying like in Miami or Orlando, like between 2020 and like 2022, we were in Orlando every other month or every 2 or 3 months. Like, we were in Orlando a lot.
Hard, yes.
Because the flights were just so cheap. Then all of a sudden you look up one day and it's like quadruple what we were paying during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it's like, now we don't go to Orlando as much.
I used to stress Kiki out, boy. I used to stress Kiki out because I would be like, he'd be like, you ain't got your return flight? Like, $25 flight. It'll be there tomorrow. Kiki be like, girl, how was you even? It wasn't a big deal. It was not a big deal. Like, the flight was going to be $25 tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow. It's okay. I'll find my way home. Kiki would book the flight. Book the flight. Like, okay, girl. I mean, I'll get home.
Not I'll get home.
I guess Kiki would be stressed. She hated that. She was like, please book your flight. Please book your flight. We might need to invest in one of those machines that suck the clothes in tight bags so we can pack it in a carry-on bag. Then layer clothes. We all will be looking like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I said something about that. I literally said something about that. Siobhan was like, don't you do that. They're gonna pull you over.
Kathy. We brought a vacuum seal thing, right? We packed our bag for ascent. And we got a lot of stuff in there. That crap makes your clothes heavier.
And you pack more stuff.
And you end up packing more stuff because you can. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. So I was like, I don't know.
But I would like to do that on a non-7-day cruise.
Yeah, just to see.
Yeah.
Like she said, to see if we can get in the carry-on. And
yeah.
The tip with one-way rentals is to ask them for a car that has to go where you're going anyway. They won't charge you the extra fee.
Okay. See, I haven't thought about calling, but it's like, where am I going to call? Like, am I going to call the airport rental car place?
You just call like Hertz. 1-800.
Oh, just 1-800?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Travel Adventures with Eric B. What's going on, Eric B?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Good to see you, fam. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate you. Right. My brother and my sister-in-law are doing Australia next year, and they will be there a good month and a half or so. You have to. You got to make the flight make sense because Carnival will send you all the time. Hey, you got a casino offer free cruise in Australia. Dude, that's fine. But I got to get to Australia.
And Siobhan ain't trying to get to Australia.
It ain't. And how long was that flight anyway? Like 24 hours? I'm not about to be on no plane for 24 hours. Especially if I got to be in no coach seat.
But she doesn't really want to go to Australia.
No, I can't do the bugs and the giant spiders. And if a spider the size of a puppy, like or Martin, pop out, I'm gonna lose it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
And they jump.
They jump, and then I'll be seeing people be putting them on like TikTok and Facebook. How they just sitting up in the corner and they the size of your chihuahua and stuff.
Nah, bro.
They just be in your house.
They just looking at you.
They just be in your house.
Sean, don't tell me they just looking.
They just be in your house.
So you saying there's a spider?
Yes, and it's the size of a chihuahua, just sitting there looking at you. What you supposed to do? What you gonna do with them? See what I'm saying? I can't do it. Looking like that puppy from Martin. That ain't no puppy. I don't think that's no puppy.
You telling me they just be sitting there looking at you?
Google it. Just Google it.
I'm not Googling it.
Nah, because it's creepy, man. I can't do it. Eric said, I stopped checking bags a few years ago. Too many bad experiences. So do you only travel with carry-ons? Maybe we just need to start watching our clothes on the trip. I understand
it because I like a lot of wrestlers will be talking about how much their basket most.
So listen, maybe we just need to start washing clothes. And if y'all see us with the same shirt on, too, we recycling clothes on a 7-day trip. Don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing.
I know. So if say you get off a cruise, like you're getting off a cruise, and you had them take your luggage the night before, and your luggage gets lost or somebody takes it. Is the cruise line not responsible for that, or is that just where the insurance?
I feel like if they took it, then they should be responsible.
They should,
right? Because they're gonna make their own rules up once they're
right.
Yeah,
I assume they're gonna tell you that because there was one time where we got off a cruise and we couldn't find our bags, but it was off in the cut.
Yeah,
but it's like, what happens if somebody just took our bag?
Right?
Because what's to keep somebody from just taking a random bag?
Nothing. There's nothing that stops you. Now I understand why people carry their bags off. Yes, it's a hassle depending on how many bags you have, but
I'm good. Yeah. I'm good with carrying off. Going forward.
Yeah, and we've been carrying off lately anyway. So I'm doing Australia December 2026 on a Carnival Luminosa. I would love to, but it's so many things I'm afraid of. My knees ain't built for a coach flight, so I would have to actually pay for a big seat up front. I can't do it. Like even coming back the other night, I sat in the aisle seat, but you can't really stick your foot out in the aisle.
That's Ray.
My knees be locking up, man. I can't do it. And then to be on a plane for that long is crazy.
I would rather you have especially if you're traveling with me, I would rather you have the window seat where you can
kind of cross my leg.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. Oh, good gracious, because my leg. Because sometimes I feel like I'm decrepit when I get off them flights. Like
did they say the flight attendant kicked Ray?
I think so. They kept telling Ray to get his knee out the aisle. I can't do it. That flight is $2,000 and 24 hours long. Not me. Not me.
2 racks is an insane price.
And then it take you a whole day. Like, I wonder, like, people that be going to Africa. I know they be having layovers in like London and stuff, but that's what? How many? Tahiti, Bora Bora. How long is that travel? That's crazy.
Are you better off trying to find a transatlantic? Or
a
trans whatever the hell
I would
going to Australia rather than finding a flight?
I would do. It's probably easier to do a transatlantic and then fly to Australia from another country than it is just fly. To me, because if you can't be on a plane that long, then it probably is. Not with those big ass spiders. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Exactly like that too.
Yeah, I see them. Like I want to go to New Zealand. I would love to go these places as long as the insects aren't bigger than my head. I would love to go. Oh no, that is too long of a flight and too expensive. The spider is the size of a dog. And listen, this is the part right here. No boxing with kangaroos for me either. No, because I literally the other day just watched a TikTok where the man had to fight that kangaroo because that kangaroo was built like he had been out in the yard and he had his dog in a chokehold in the water.
What's up?
And that's how he was holding he had the dog by the throat. And the dog was there wasn't nothing he could do. And my man had a box with the kangaroo, and the kangaroo finally let him go. He was standing there like that. You about to choke my dog out? He might have had that dog. I love you, Bigo. I swear I do.
You get out and lay down.
Yeah, he might have had that dog. I'm not boxing no kangaroo. And y'all, they got a tail, and they rear back on their tail to kick you in the tomorrow. And you think I'm about to box you for a dog? He got 5 arms. I'm not about to box you for no dog. I'm sorry. I love you. I love dogs. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just had to get another one.
I was going to ask you a question, but that would not be a fair question.
It's not.
Do you know I was going to ask you?
No, but I already know it's not fair. I already know it's not fair.
It would not be a fair
No. And then the people that be in Florida that be fighting alligators for their chihuahuas and stuff. Nah,
I would rather fight a kangaroo than a alligator.
Yeah, if I had to fight one of them, it's definitely gonna be the kangaroo. Because the kangaroo might let up. The alligator ain't letting up.
I'm putting that as a poll.
the alligator is not letting up. The kangaroo might. The kangaroo gonna look at you like you crazy, but that alligator ain't letting up.
At least the worst I'm gonna have with a kangaroo is a concussion
or a black eye. An alligator, you ain't gonna have no leg or life.
I'm liable to be missing the limb. I'm going to put that
up. Aaron said a carry-on and a backpack. Facts. Okay. MH Family said, we recycle our clothes. I don't care what the people have to say about it. We are going to fly by any cheap means possible. Fact. And that's what you know what? You get you enough t-shirts and a pair of shorts because at the time you end up wearing the same stuff anyway. Now, hold on.
Especially, me especially. I'm going to take like maybe 4 or 5 pairs of shorts, and then I'm just recycling.
But you shower like most people, normal people, probably shower twice a day at minimum on a cruise, unless they're getting on the pool or something. I know I do. So unless you out there just, doing the huckabuck all day, you probably ain't dirty.
I'm sorry. What is the huckabuck?
I don't know, the line dance or something.
Oh, because... people got different definitions of huckabuck.
I know. I'm just that's what I came up with in the moment. But yeah, I only blame you, like, especially because you fly with a family of 5. Man, you got to pack light. You got to. Y'all say MH Family looking for better ways to pack, but the way my back is set up, I'm gonna need to check this bag. Captain says, so Siobhan, are you saying the outside of the shirt will say cruise day, turn it inside out, and it will say stay tuned for the vlog, fuckers? That's not a bad idea. Let me get a tagless shirt, and that's what's gonna say. Okay, that is not a bad idea. And then you're going to get 2 shirts 2 different days. Good idea. Ain't a good idea. Let's see. I tried carry-on and backpack for a 5-day, 4-night cruise and was so stressed. Plus, the pre-cruise hotel means at least one more outfit. And the way I travel is, I want to change. I don't care if I did have an early flight. Once I get into the hotel room, I feel like I got to change my clothes from the travel clothes. Like, I was in the airport, I was on the plane. Like, if we're doing something that's new, I don't want to wear those same clothes that I traveled in to whatever we're doing out and about. And I don't know I don't know why, but that's just how I think. So that's probably what my problem is. They are flying, trying, and taking a Trans-Pacific back to Seattle. Okay. See, there you go.
That's why I didn't want to use a transatlantic, because I was like, I know that's not right.
Yeah. Not a kangaroo. Not a kangaroo. You gotta box him. I saw that poor dog. That dog looked straight. He was like, he was really looking like this is it. He was really looking like this is it. This is the end. Ain't nothing nobody can do. And like the fact that the owner boxed the dog, boxed the kangaroo for the dog. Good for you. But that dog looked like he had already accepted his fate. And who am I getting away of the Lord's work? Let the Lord do his job. I can't fight these animals for no other animals. Because if you was out in the wild, I wouldn't have been able to save you no way. Just because I named you now, all of a sudden I got to save your life? Because I gave you a name and put a collar around your neck? If you had just been walking through the woods and a kangaroo came out and got you, you would have been gone anyway.
You think Destiny would fight a kangaroo?
And would.
To get Sammy back?
And would. I think she sure would.
That was the question I was going to ask.
I know, it ain't fair, but I do think she would. I would have. In that mental space I was in, I would. I see why people do what they do for their animals, but I ain't fighting.
You had time to think about it.
Yeah, I ain't fighting no kangaroo. I don't know if I can fight no kangaroo for no daggone. I just don't know. Or alligator. Like, if you had to make a choice, I don't know if I could. Y'all was out here weak. Which is better, black eye or lockjaw? Black eye every time.
I would rather have a concussion than a missing arm.
I just can't do it. I can't do it. Rodney, what's going on,
What's
Rodney?
On, Rodney?
Thanks for being here, fam. He said, Siobhan, you can fly coach to Australia. The key is to pay a little extra for an emergency exit row. I did an 11-hour flight that way. Plane was a lot bigger, and there was no row when in front of me. I didn't think about that.
The only problem with that is you ain't got no TV. You ain't got no screen.
I'm gonna be asleep anyway with my mouth open. Then that's the other thing. I can't hide behind somebody else's seat because people walk by, my mouth will be wide open. But my leg will stretch out.
Yeah,
my leg will stretch out. Let's see here. What's going on, Bryce? Bryce said kangaroo kick.
There's a wrestler who does a move called the
kangaroo kick.
Yeah. Also,
kangaroo kick the like button fast. Take that drink. I had to, man. I had to.
You come back and all of a sudden now all you use is facts.
I was using it before I left.
You were not using it as heavy.
Yes, I was.
You were not using it as heavy.
That reminds me of the people who let their pets into the wilds of Africa. Dude, Fluffy is gonna be dinner roaming around at night.
To whatever animal chooses to be with that night.
And you ain't nothing you can do about it. So we had a bunny named Whiskers, and I wanted to take Whiskers outside and let Whiskers eat the grass. But I was scared a hawk was going to swoop down and get him. So I couldn't just put him, because we had a cage where we could have just left him outside. So I would be out there with him, but he wouldn't be out there long. And I know he wanted to be a rabbit, but hell, that hawk came and got my rabbit, I'd be sick.
Well, Whiskers had his own problems.
He did have his own because Sammy was not letting no on Whiskers. Sammy gave Whiskers a business every time she got.
I think Sammy drove Whiskers to her early grave.
I think she did. I think she did because she didn't give Whiskers no breaks. Wild animals talking about a delicacy tonight, right? I'm not gonna sit here. I'm just not. I just can't. TJ and I went on Delta plane that had a skinny seat in the emergency row exit. TJ booked it because it was near a window and couldn't fit in it. So what they do? Did they exchange it out?
You asking people to do the right thing. What do you think?
I squished in that seat and it didn't even have a place to put my backpack. And then you ain't got nowhere to put your under. Yeah, nah. So
they should give you priority.
Like, yeah.
Storage if you're in an exit row.
Yeah, they should, but you know. Yeah, Brown was like, you can have the window seat this time set up. He already knew what it was. Brian was like, you can have it. Don't even worry about it.
Does everybody not give up their window seat for that lady?
My man give me my window seat every single time. Even if my name ain't on it, but you can have a window, baby. Here you go.
You either get the window or you get the aisle. Like, whatever,
which one you want?
It's whatever one. So if we have the window in the middle, I'll give her the window. If we have the window in the aisle, I'll just give her the aisle.
Yeah. He don't let me sit beside strangers if I don't have to.
No.
he takes care of me. So I do have a question. I want to know if this is an epidemic. I'm gonna share this with y'all real quick. Let me make sure I got it up. Cause you know me.
I do know you.
Mm-hmm.
To her room earlier, and I kid you not, somebody shit on the floor.
I'm out.
There was a pile of poop on the floor, and the cleaning guy was there. And I said, oh my God, is there another way to get to our room? So we're walking the back way. How do you get so drunk on a cruise ship that you shit your pants? My theory is that Mike always says, what do you say? You start to loosen up when you know you're home? When you get to the door, like if you have to go to the bathroom really bad?
Yeah, I need. Is there a sign? Is it 9 o'clock? Why are you playing this before 9?
It's just loosened up, but they couldn't get in the room because they were so fucking hammered.
It's actually almost happened to her a couple times. She'll call me. She was like, open the door. I'm coming.
That's when I have to pee. That's when I have to pee.
Yeah, right.
But I think they were so drunk they couldn't get in their room and they just shit on the floor.
First of all, come on, brother. Come on, brother. With my daughter.
So, T said, what made it worse and embarrassing for him, a skinny guy was in the seat and TJ made him get up because it was his seat. Just to let that man sit in it anyway. That man laughed.
That's crazy.
Now you're making him get up and then he couldn't even fit in the seat. That's bananas. Whew. Kat said, we always sit together, so we take turns. My baby let me have a window. Maybe I'm greedy. I'm going to let you have a window sometimes.
I don't care.
I prefer the aisle. Jarita said, I flew back on American Eagle. Only 2 seats and good.
That was American.
River.
We flew that back on the way back from Indianapolis. And that's what we flew to St. Louis. It's kind of like American. Yeah. That's like, it's basically like that small ass.
Oh,
plane.
that 2. Yeah, the 2
yeah,
seats.
I don't like that.
Brandon was like, wait a minute. What is this? I was like, bro, we just got to get there. We just got to get there. Ain't no we can do.
I don't like this at all.
Mm-mm. No, it got us there though. That's just no words. Man, what is happening with people pooping on themselves on these cruise ships? I know the food, like you gotta know your food tolerance. Or try to make it back.
Did we have somebody that's on MSC? What?
The guy peed in the floor in the corner by the
kids club.
freaking frog.
Pedophile.
Like, what is going on with people? Like, come on now. Will said American Eagle is rough.
It ain't fun.
It ain't fun.
It ain't fun.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Especially like nowadays.
Yeah.
When it's not fun.
Who else be praying the extra seat is up Italy?
Oh man. Again, more pandemic flying. Oh man.
We had a time where like two or three flights where we had an empty seat beside us. Yeah.
It was. I saw something today on Twitter. The guy had a whole plane to himself.
A whole plane? How'd that happen?
I didn't even look into it. I was pissed off.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how it could have happened. So when we had to circle Charlotte for like 30 minutes, everybody missed their connector. But there was another plane that had that had a delay as well. So they put whoever needed to get to where they were going on that other flight that was delayed. But people had took other flights before that flight. So it was only like 10 people on the flight that I was on. The flight still had to go to Miami, but it was only 10 people up there. So I can see that's how that probably happened. Like people just caught other flights, other airlines, or booked for another day.
It's a glorious feeling when that person doesn't show up and you got that one little seat. Yeah.
So so the reason why I played that video is because lately it's been a lot of people letting loose a little bit on these cruise ships. Case in point, Independence of the Seas, the pool incident on the first day, Icon of the Seas, the pool incident, people peeing in the corner of MSC. Now people just drop. What is going on with people that they can't hold themselves? Is what I want to know.
Could it be the alcohol? Is alcohol playing a part in people?
It could be
loosening people's bowels.
It could be.
I don't know, because I know when I have to go,
you gotta go.
I'm not drunk either. I am fairly confident 95% of that comes from people being drunk.
You think it's alcohol?
Yes. But also the times I have been drunk, I've never almost pooped myself.
It's weird.
Who just poops on the floor?
And then it's like somebody else got to clean up your stuff. You could have at least got something to clean it up.
Oh, the shit we saw on the ascent, the elevator.
Oh yeah, somebody pooped on the elevator on the ascent. That was gross.
They all mad.
They were mad, boy. They were big mad. I was like, what is going on with folks? Cat said, I'll tell you how it happened. AI erased all the other people in the picture. Yeah, that could be so. We had a lot of turbulence.
Turbulence frightens me.
Yeah, I kind of clam up and just close my eyes and be like, Lord, let me get on the ground.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
I listen to my Fred Hammond, Jesus be a fence all around me before takeoff, and I'll just cycle that into the plane. So I might listen to that song 4 or 5 times, depending on how long it takes us to take off.
Yeah.
And then I do one of these when we take off, and it was like, well,
it's in your hands now.
Yeah.
Will said drinking way too much. That's how it happens.
Yeah. Because what? Who just poops on the floor?
And once again, how did it get outside of your clothes?
You think somebody's pulling their pants down?
Or they don't have underwear on? Because how's it getting outside? How is it solidly getting outside of your clothes?
It's got to be runny.
Well, all of it is not.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's.
Kevin said, let's hope it was a little kid. That, my dear, was a Virgin cruise. So that was definitely an adult. That was definitely an adult.
Could it have been a service dog?
I mean, possibly. I don't know. It could have been. Drinking puts downward pressure on your bodily functions.
Question. Why, when you get close to a bathroom, does the urge to use the bathroom
you gotta pee more?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Every day for my entire child life, my mom, every time she got home, had to run to the bathroom. Every day. Clockwork. So why do women hold their pee so long? Two,
we be busy. We got stuff to do. We ain't got time to be stopping to go pee. I'm just messing.
You're not, no, because you said some version of that to me before. And why does the urge to get like, all right, I really gotta pee. Why does it get worse
the closer you
get? Why is that? Like, is that mental, or is that like a scientific reason as to why you feel like whenever you gotta do whatever you gotta do, it gets worse when you get to the bathroom?
That's a good question.
Thanks.
That is a good question. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I don't drink on long haul flights. Yeah, people that be drinking on flights, you bold. Because I know once I started drinking, I gotta go to the bathroom every 5 minutes. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be drinking on no flight. Just can't do it. And so they didn't mess up their clothes. You think they pull their pants down to do it?
I can see it being I'm too drunk to get to a bathroom. So I'm just gonna. But the thing is, man, especially on Virgin, there's so many bathrooms that you could find.
Yeah, there's no.
So there's really not an excuse not to have hit a bathroom. No. That person pooped themselves for the love of the game.
Not for the love of the game. Not them pooping themselves for the love of the game is crazy.
Yeah, they poop themselves for the love of the game.
That is crazy. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I don't know, but that's just weird to me. Let's see here. Hey, Song, how are you? Thank you for being here. Song says one of my daughters did the same thing when she was in high school. She said the bathrooms were not clean. Yeah, high school bathroom, I can understand.
High school bathrooms are some of the worst places on the face of the earth.
All right, so I do have a question. Okay, you're going on a cruise. She comes home. She came home to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I told you I have a buddy who lives 30 minutes from work. Said he would rather go home than to do it at work.
Well, yeah, I get that. I get that. So this is a question. You're going on a cruise. One of your cruise stops is you're required to have a passport. One of the stops on the itinerary. Mm-hmm. Your passport is officially expired 6 months before it's expired, or it's been expired for 6 months. You call the cruise line and they say you can cruise with a birth certificate. You drive to the cruise port. You get ready to board the ship. You give your luggage to the porters. The porters put your luggage on the ship. You get ready to get on the ship, and they were like, you don't have a valid passport. You can't board the ship. Whose fault is that?
The cruise line.
It's the cruise line's fault.
For telling me incorrect information.
Even though you knew your passport was expired. Even though you knew one of the port stops required a passport. It's still the cruise line's fault.
I think that's about 50-50, big dog.
Okay. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. When your liver can't process the alcohol, it provokes bowel movement, similar to when you don't have a gallbladder and you eat fatty foods. Well, I understand that 100% because I don't have a gallbladder. So that made perfect sense to me. Because one thing about it, and two things for sure. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Not only are you under tremendous pressure the closer you get to it, but also the older you get, I don't play that game. If I feel anything, I'm out. Yeah, fast.
Yeah, like no, no, I can't poop myself in public. No.
Yo, so it's your fault being an adult. Will say it's your own fault.
What do you think?
I don't think it's the cruise line's fault.
Maybe I need to hear it.
You need to hear it?
Maybe.
Okay. Let me share it with you.
Princess Cruise Line, and we asked them if we needed our passport.
Only to be told that you won't be allowed on the ship. And that was reality for several families yesterday when they tried to board the Caribbean Princess Cruise. Officials told them they couldn't get on because of issues with their passports. But tonight, those passengers say Princess Cruise representatives gave them the wrong information.
This was supposed to be.
Okay. So they did a news story on it as well. And this is the young lady. Let me make sure I get it. She said that this is what happened to her. She said that her grandma is also an avid cruiser, and her grandma also called the cruise line because she said it didn't sound right, and that the cruise line told her grandma that they could cruise with a passport. So, with a birth certificate. So they cruise with the birth certificate.
So this is my story time of my last TikTok that I posted. So basically, we booked this cruise about 6 months ago, and our passports had expired. So we had called the Princess Cruise Line, and we asked them if we needed our passport or if we could use our birth certificate, or if we needed to renew our passport. And this was months before, so if we needed to renew our passport, we would have. But they said 21 and under, which my boyfriend's 21 and I'm 20, that we can use our birth certificates and our license. My boyfriend's grandma does a lot of cruises, so she actually didn't believe us herself, so she called Princess as well, and she was told the same thing. So we fly to Florida from New York, we stay in a hotel the night before, and in the morning we go to the cruise port. We get to the cruise port and we wait on the lines. We get up to where it literally says on the sign, passport, book, or other travel documents. And we give them our birth certificate and our ID, and they're like, what is this? Like, it's a passport book cruise only. So then we're like, what the fuck? So we're arguing with them, telling them, that Princess Cruise Line is the one that told us this information, so this isn't right. We see, people sitting on the side, and we were actually talking, and we're like, why are those people sitting over there? Comes to find out, they were told the same thing, and then 20 minutes later, we were sitting with them. So then they're trying to figure it all out, and we were like, well, can we just get on? Because it was only one island that we wouldn't be able to go to, so we were just like, can we just get on and stay on the boat and not go? And they said no. So then my boyfriend came up with the idea of, what if we got on the ship, and then in St. Thomas, we flew to St. Kitts, so we would be skipping the island that we couldn't go to. At first he says yes, okay? He says yes, so this is being misinformed again. Says yes, he walks away for 10 minutes. We're about to book the airlines, and literally right before we booked it, he comes over, he's like, actually that can't happen. Now what if we were to actually book that flight? Then what are you gonna do? So we're with a group of, I would say, about 13, maybe 12 other people that are in the same position as us. They were told as well that they were allowed to use their birth certificate and their ID. So now you're not just misinforming me, but you're misinforming 13, 12 other people. So then they're like, okay, we'll get your luggage. They were like 30 minutes, and we basically sat there, thinking we were gonna get our luggage in 30 minutes. This was around, I would say, like 1:30-ish. And then About 3 o'clock rolls around, we're still waiting, we're still sitting there with all these people, and eventually all the workers are gone. It's just the 13 of us, whatever number it was. All that matters is it was more than just us, sitting in this warehouse with no one, no employees, nothing. So now my boyfriend gets mad and we're like, where the fuck is our luggage? Like, this is ridiculous. So we find like basically where like the police were right before the boat, where like security, the police, and like border patrol, whatever. So basically my boyfriend expressed to them that I had medication in my luggage that I needed, and they basically did not care at all, as well as somebody else that we were with also had a CPAP machine and other heart medications.
They tell you not to put that stuff in your luggage.
So we're basically still waiting in this.
So long story short, because she's long-winded, they ended up calling They ended up calling the police. They ended up calling the police on them to get them out of the cruise port. There we go. So they ended up calling the police on them to get them out of the cruise port because the ship was gone. The ship was gone. You having luggage, you having medicine in your luggage, they don't care about, because first thing anybody will tell you is make sure you have any medicines that you need on you. You should know if you have a birth certificate and you're going on a cruise. If you knew one of the islands required you to have a passport, that's like, come on, dog. I don't care what they tell you, because 9 times out of 10, the people that you call on the phone ain't never took a cruise.
She said they booked this 6 months ahead of time.
That's what she said.
So you had 6 months to get just get the passport renewed.
I don't think it's their fault.
Oh no. Now that I hear the story, you had 6 months to renew your passport. Just get the passport renewed.
Yeah.
It's already a hassle traveling with a birth certificate as is.
Yes.
Just go get your fucking passport renewed. You had 6 months. It's not like this is a month ahead of time.
Right.
Like, you had 6 months.
Grandma called and was like, that ain't right. Grandma cruised. Grandma said, that ain't right now, Dad want it. Now, you know you need your birth certificate. And you thinking that you're going to get on the ship and then book a flight to bypass the country that you was supposed to have the birth. All of that sounds stupid. What you should have did was just had your passport. And I don't care about you know how many cruise lines, and you know how many times on a cruise line there's probably 13 or 14 other people sitting around not getting on a ship because they didn't have the proper documents. I don't think that was newsworthy. Do you think it was newsworthy?
I mean, we can't say what we really want to say. But you had I can't reiterate, you had 6 months to get your passport renewed. 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not like, there's not, the internet or, YouTube or anything to like try to do research about this. So it's not like
privilege. T said, I want to know how big folks use a plain bathroom because I barely have enough room to use it.
I may have used a plain bathroom once. And I think that was the flight to California. I am not using a plain bathroom. One, I don't like crossing, like, especially if I'm like, I don't like crossing over people. Mm-hmm. And I just don't want to get up. I just don't want to get up.
If I can help it, I'm not going. Now, before I lost weight, we did fly. And I did have to use the bathroom on the plane. And it was not fun. It's not fun being bigger, trying to get in the back on the plane and use the bathroom. And I swore to myself, if I could never do it again, I wouldn't, because it's almost low-key embarrassing. It is low-key embarrassing. So I can imagine for people who are bigger than I am, how hard of a time they would have getting on a plane. Because at my biggest, I had a hard time like using the bathroom on a plane. Like I said, we all know what is needed. You can't go off of he said, she said. You can't. Like, And if your boyfriend was a seasoned cruiser, like she said, then he knew what they needed. Because she said he had cruised before. His grandma's an avid cruiser. His grandma said that ain't right. So she called.
I would say this. Yeah, we know. Again, some stuff I just can't say for anonymity's sake, but
just let it go.
Sometimes common sense among a certain age range of people ain't so common.
Definitely the cruiser's fault. Judge don't let you off because you're ignorant of the law.
Yeah, and again, you had 6 months.
Yes.
Like, I also, because I work in the field where, such and such told me this. Well, I'm sorry, such and such doesn't know what they're talking about because you're also depending on the person who works for the company, knowing what they're talking about and working kind of in the phone based. There's a lot of times people don't know what they are talking about.
Yeah.
So, you know how many times I have to be like, yeah, my first call today was, I know what they told you, but that ain't right.
And that's with any job that can happen.
Because you could have a person who works in one field answering a question about something in a completely different section.
Yeah.
But they have so they don't know.
Right.
So it's just like, no.
Y'all was at that part, Rodney. You knew what you needed. Read the fine print. Those reps don't always give correct information. They do not. Because you can call one rep, they'll say one thing, and then call back and get another one, and they'll give you an exact opposite. Mm-hmm. And your grandma told you.
People don't be listening to grandma.
They don't listen to grandma. Never put meds in checked luggage.
They tell you that at the port. The porters themselves will tell you that.
Yep.
And they don't even really get paid to do that. They just tell you for the love of the game.
Right. Song, absolutely correct. I didn't even think about that because I'm listening to the dumb story. I'm sorry. To fly outside of the U.S., they would still need to have a passport. So even if y'all did catch the flight, that's why the man was like, that ain't going to work because y'all still need a passport to fly. I didn't even think about it. Thank you, Song. You're right.
What does Shelton do?
If they put you on the news, it's probably to help others not go through the same thing. Sometimes.
No, or it's to warrant unneeded, undeserved sympathy.
I did on the last UK flight because I had too much water. Never again. I can wait.
There you can. Like I said, I think the flight to LA was like 4 hours.
Yeah. I had to pee on that flight.
That was rough.
Common sense is not guaranteed when talking to others.
Also, just in general, and this is just like overarching, not about anybody. Kids are dumb. Kids are just dumb. So like, she sounded really dumb.
She goes on to say that once they kicked everybody out, because they had to call the police, once they kicked everybody out of the terminal, that they went to a hotel and they had to buy all new everything. Because apparently they didn't have a go bag, because you got to have a go bag when you get on the ship in case your luggage don't get there on time. So they didn't have no underwear. They had to buy all new underwear. Then they had to buy all new clothes because every single thing they owned was on a cruise ship. And the cruise ship was in the middle of the ocean. Then they kept calling Princess to find out when they can get their luggage back. And Princess was like, I don't know what to tell you.
Not sorry for your bad luck.
Basically. So then they finally got a flight back home. And they were just like, we're just sitting in the airport with no luggage. And they ended up having to book a Spirit flight. And the Spirit flight cost them so much money because it was so last minute. And I was just like, all this sympathy. Like, I get it. I get that things happen, but I get that things happen.
But was that a grunt?
Yeah. I had to pee on the flight to Aruba. I was in first class drunk more. I was in first class drunk more than usual. Okay, well, you went to the closest bathroom in the front. Everybody saw you get up and go use that front bathroom. Oh my goodness. So, any cruise news or anything you want to talk about for the week? Because
you didn't talk one bit about your Lush cruise.
Oh, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about Lush. What do you want to talk about? Do you have any questions about Lush?
Was it a good idea to stay home?
Yes. Yes, it was a great idea.
Was it a good idea I was not the cameraman?
It was. Yes, it was. I avoid the plane bathroom at all costs. I don't know how people drink coffee on the plane. That's a guaranteed trip to the bathroom.
And I think Siobhan strategically does it because she knows our flights are like typically 2 hours or less. But Siobhan drinks coffee before we leave. And to say Siobhan has a sensitive stomach is...
I have a timer. I have a timer. I know my timer. I get my Starbucks before we get on the plane. And because the flight is only like an hour 30, hour 45 minutes, I know my timer. So I'm good. I don't have to go to the bathroom on the plane. But I'm not ordering the plane coffee. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not, because I don't know what you're gonna get with that.
Yeah, order plain coffee.
Yeah, and people do it too. They be like, "Can I have a cup of coffee?" Ooh, on the plane? That's crazy. So yeah, let's talk a bit about Lush because we have some luscious ladies in the chat, and we're gonna talk just a bit because we do. I do have a blog coming out, and then some of the other ladies did blog. Yeah, so. Oh, Terry said, "Nah, those folks be ordering plain coffee."
And I can't imagine that plain coffee is worth the risk. You've got plain coffee. You never had plain coffee?
I think I had it one time when I was like super tired and I did not need to be asleep. And I tried it and I was just like, nope.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Nope. Yeah.
So I don't feel like plain coffee is worth the risk of the mud butt.
Kathy said, "Don't judge me, but I asked for a can of Sprite or the cranberry juice goes right in my backpack. Who judging?"
Kathy, I commend that. You get one of these.
We're not judging over here, sis. We're like that. Matter of fact, we need to start sharing a can and keeping a can. Because we used to go and just pop both our cans. Now we're going to share one of the cans and we're going to keep the other one. That's what. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you for that. That's smart. Because soda ain't cheap no more.
No.
Okay, so Lush, as you guys may or may not have heard, was on the Carnival Conquest. It was a 3-day quick bop, get in, get out cruise. I will say this. For those of you who wanted to come and could not be there, we very much dearly missed you. Kiki, we missed you. Raquel, we missed you. For anybody else who wanted to come and could not be there, we very much missed you. We had a great time. I enjoyed getting to know the ladies. I enjoyed having those conversations. I enjoyed everything about what it was supposed to be. And I appreciate the fact that everybody came and was just so able to be open and just have honest conversations with each other and bond and kind of like we're kind of like this close-knit family now. And it was really dope. But I will have to say that I wish it was a little longer. Even though I am tired, I don't think 3 days was enough time. It was a perfect cruise to start it, but I don't think it was enough time to really invest into the ladies the way that I wanted to. Because it was really a quick turnaround, and everybody was like, "It's already time to go." It's already time to go. And the other thing I love about it is like they were asking for other versions of it, which is happening. and stay tuned for details for that. But yeah, we are definitely. I'm just proud, and thank you for Kristen for the co-hosting. I'm just proud of what it ended up being, and I'm proud of everybody who showed up and showed out, and everybody just like it. We just had a great time. We've really had a great time.
So when we were on the back of the deck, I forgot what cruise
MSC, Davina.
We were on the Davina, and you were on the back deck, and you heard the Tamina song, and you were like, and people were like, okay, you were like, yeah, we're gonna do this.
Yes.
Is that from the time you thought of it and to the time it actually happened? Is it what you wanted it to be?
It executed beautifully. There's always going to be one or two things that could have, gone better. But I don't think it was anything that just put people in the space of where they did not have a good time. I will say, the thing that I think kind of upset me the most was when we had prearranged a ride in Nassau. And the driver that we prearranged a ride with basically tried to gouge us. That was the most disappointing thing for me, because I was trying to make the transition as smooth as possible. And I am very much the type that I worry about people, and I don't want people to feel like they're being taken advantage of or misled or anything like that. And the fact that I'm trying to put out this fire of this driver trying to rob us for a $5 ride, and she trying to charge people $22 a piece was crazy. So outside of that, even once we got to the destination, because we did a beach day, we did a day pass at Ryu. Even though it wasn't, I don't think if it wasn't for the group, I don't know if it was something that I would do individually on our own, but we brought the party. The party was at Ryu because the ladies brought the party. Okay. Right. We really did turn that pool up. We was bringing other people in our group. Everybody, everything was love. Everything was love, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate those who already booked for 2026, because some of the ladies have already booked for 2026, and I understand for those who it doesn't fit their schedule. I completely understand. But I am just very proud of what it is and what it was and what it's going to be, because it's definitely going to be something that is going to continue and that we're going to grow. So the OGs are definitely going to get priority access to some things, just for being on the ground floor and being there and just being so supportive and just being so beautiful. But it was absolutely a great time.
I am very proud of you and what you accomplished with this, because we know a group cruise is no small feat. We did the Parker Fam group cruise, but that was mostly people we knew, and it was just that was more of it was just more of hanging out than it was reconnecting at sea. We had help with two other amazing couples, so that was a little burden taken off. Here it is basically only you and really Kristen doing kind of the heavy lifting. And so, but at the end of the day, this is it's your brainchild.
Right.
If this goes to shit, then this
is
all on you.
Yeah.
So I know that was a lot of pressure.
It was
on that.
Yeah. I was definitely super nervous, and I was nervous because like I said, I am a person where I want people to have a great time, and I'm always concerned about people's well-being, and I got a lot less sleep than I probably should have. I am not even a club person, but I was at the club one night until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, knowing I had to be up 7 o'clock the next morning to go to review. I was involved. And I was there, and I really I'm glad that people were able to have a good time. And That was my concern, especially doing it on my own, because at least we have each other. Mm-hmm. Doing it on my own was completely different. But I'm just, I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of the ladies, and it's growing. It's going to be amazing. It's only going to get better.
There's a lot of planning that goes on in the background. There are meetings with Siobhan and Kristen that happened in the background to have made this happen. You texted me on Sunday because you were not having a good day on Sunday. Your Sunday morning was not going great.
No.
And then about maybe 4 hours later, you sent me a text and you were like, they're asking to do a land one.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's having so much fun. They asked to do a land one. You're like, I'm about to cry.
Yeah.
And at that time, my heart was full.
Yeah. Don't make me cry. Because Sunday was not a good day. And I try not to wear it. But Sunday I was not, it did not start off the way that I wanted. And when things start to spiral, sometimes it's hard for me to pull things back. And the ladies turned me around. Mm-hmm. They turned me around, and they were just like, we're gonna have a drink and sit by the pool. Like, it's good. Like, let's go. And we did, and it was like it never happened. So yeah, absolutely, it was amazing. And I just want to thank everybody involved. Any aspect of being there, like even when things weren't right, like YOLO helped me out, and like it's just that, and it's not that things weren't right. It's just that sometimes small things happen.
And shout out to our daughters for helping.
Yes. Don't you drink that?
Shout out to our daughters for helping with that, because when I'm not around, I tend to worry about Siobhan, and not in the sense of like I know she can't handle herself, just like, man, I just hope stuff goes right. And when stuff doesn't go right, I'm usually there to like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out together. But this time,
they stood in the gap.
Yeah,
they stood in the gap. They did, and I appreciate that. Okay, all right. Let me pull myself together. Let's see. Congratulations on the great group cruise. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. It was such a beautiful time. And I certainly miss having you there because, we've done a few cruises together and I know it would have been a beautiful time, but I certainly understand. So thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And it was weird because Carlin was like, congratulations on your group. And I was just like, do we tell people congratulations on a group? I don't know. Like,
yes, hard. Apparently,
now I understand because, like I said before, it was us, but like when it's not like the team, and it's like you're starting something new. It's like, oh, okay, I guess congratulations are in order because it ain't easy. No. It ain't easy. Where is the 2026 info? I will definitely drop that. Let me get the link to it now. But it is going to be on the Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady, October 22nd through the 26th. It is called Witchy Waves. It is a theme. So it's a Halloween themed cruise. And we would love to have you, Kathy. It is a tad bit longer than this one. Just a tad, not too much, just a tad. But yeah, we would love to have anybody who wants to join. And I just dropped a link in the bottom of the chat. So you can either self-book or you can reach out to me and book. And I can get you some pricing, but I would love to have you, your girlfriends, your sisters, your aunts, your cousins. And what I also liked about it is it was a diverse group. So there was somebody there for Destiny and Shay to hang out with. It was a diverse group of people. It wasn't just like everybody was just like in this one little niche. There were content creators, there were people who watch content creators, there were like people who just want to travel. We have Stephanie, who's a nurse, and she was just like, I work 8 days straight, 12-hour shifts, and I just need a break. Girl, first of all, praise you, honey, because you, first of all, you a nurse, so that's kudos already. But what you did to get here for these 3 days, like, just to hear everybody's stories and just kind of how they came about and how this all came together. Like, I think it was either Shanae or Chris, and they were just like, I just happened to see your post. I just happened to see your post.
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, and it was just like, you don't know where people are going to pick you up from. You don't know how people are going to find you, or, you know, so it's just like, you got to keep pushing. If you have an idea, just put it out there. So, yeah. So I am proud of what we did.
We're good, Kevin.
We're good, Kevin. Thanks for asking. Thank you for being here. Jaretha said, y'all did an awesome job. A great time was had. Thank you, Jaretha. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yellow said, yes, a time was had, for sure. Girl, Miss Rosie could kick rocks. Miss Rosie had me stressed out. She had me stressed out. And then she on the phone. Yeah, we'll get
this isn't a vlog. Did you vlog this?
I don't think I vlogged it, but I'll do a story time.
Okay.
I'll do a story time for the members. But yes, that is that Miss Rosie.
Not that
Miss Rosie. Yes, is that Miss? Yes, she did. She tried to rob us, honey. Miss Rosie tried to rob us, honey. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Not that Miss Rosie.
Yes, she did. She did. She tried to take our pockets. She did. My baby had a good time reading. Destiny enjoyed herself. Destiny did enjoy herself. She sure did. And I'm glad too, because Destiny works very hard. Like, she works a lot. So I am absolutely glad that she was able to let loose and have a good time. Hey y'all. Hey Danelle, how are you?
Hey, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Let's see. Kevin said, congratulations. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Hey, Sybil.
Hey, Sybil.
Hey.
You know what I like about Sybil?
What you like about Sybil?
That we met her on Reconnect That she was part of one of the couples.
Mm-hmm.
And she has been consistent to every person who's a content creator, every person who was on that cruise. She has consistently showed up.
She has.
And I appreciate it, because there's a lot of times people are like, yeah, I'm going to keep up with you. And they don't. And the fact that she has, that's awesome. We appreciate you.
Well, guess what Sybil get?
Yeah, what is?
Thank you, Sybil. We appreciate you. Jaretha said, yes, she did. Okay, Miss Rosie. Hell yes, it's a huge. Ooh, got the Reese's cussing.
How to swear using swears.
What? Okay.
It's in the Bible.
It is in the Bible. So ain't no cuss word. It's a huge accomplishment worthy of all the congrats. Thank you for it. I appreciate it. Drake said, I could have used a couple more days, but when I saw that debark notice, I was like, it's too soon. It was so soon. T. Reese said, whoa, Rosie tried to take us, honey. Rosie was trying to charge $22 a head. And I went to the cab stand. I was like, something ain't right, because I thought
you were waiting for the story time.
Oh, I gotta say that for the story time. Sorry. Brandon making me save it. And I am. I am. I said I am. I'm sorry. I made sure she had good drinks. You did. And let me tell you. So let me tell you what happened to you, because you know we had to get off the ship the next day. Honey, them things were still in Destiny's system, okay? So we sitting at breakfast before we get off the ship. Destiny said, where T at? I said, where you be? Where is T at? because I needed her to tell me how to fix this. I was like, we're going to go in your Lush pack and we're going to get that Alka-Seltzer hanger relief and we're going to take that. That's how we fix it. And she was good in 20 minutes. So, honey, that Lush pack came into play, honey. Whoever needed it, I'm sure they used what they needed out of it. But when I tell you it was some stuff in there it was very well used. So, yes, T, she was asking for you. She wanted to know where you was at because you needed to fix the problems.
Yeah, was she looking for T because she wanted
to know how to get rid of the issue. She wanted to know how to fix it. She said T brought the problem. T didn't know how to fix it. Okay, hey cuz. I felt like Ray. I wanted to slap that paper. we didn't even get no paper. Our campus student didn't give us no tags or nothing, honey. He was just here for the vibes. He was just there for the vibes. He was like, I called him out the hallway. He was like, so when you carry off in the morning, I was like, dude, you ain't even give us no luggage tags or nothing. He was like, I ain't got them. You got to go to customer service. You know what? Get me off the ship. And for the record, I didn't force, and she did not. She did not. No, she did not. I'm not saying that, T. So please don't think T forced anybody to drink. She did not.
No.
If people ask, T has suggestions, but she did not force anybody to drink. And T, that's one thing she made clear. She was like, honey, I'm not forcing nobody to drink nothing. You drink what you want to drink. She just needed help. That's all. She needed help. Thanks, TJ. Yeah, so we had an amazing time.
What came? Are you at liberty to share what came in the care package?
What came in the Lush pack?
Yeah. Oh, y'all call it Lush pack.
Mm-hmm.
Are you at liberty to share what was in the Lush pack?
I have one. I can show what came in one. It's in my book bag if you want to grab it. It's in like the front pocket. I've used some of the stuff out of it, but I can show it. Like I said, once in Mexico, our group got in the van. The guy said to the other in Spanish, charge them each $7, not the $4. I told everybody, get out of the van. Then I proceeded to tell the man off in Spanish. He thought he had a sucker. Good for you. Good for you. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful, honey. I'm about to get me some of them glasses that translate because you got to be real careful. Good for you. She said, we got in another van for $4 per person. Not today. Kathy said, not on my watch, you ain't.
What happened?
She said they were in Mexico, and their group got in a van. The guy said that to the other guy in Spanish, charged them $7 each and not the $4. I told everybody to get out of the van. Then I proceeded to tell the man off in Spanish.
Yeah, Lord, Spanish. This Duolingo ain't working.
Facts. She said they do it everywhere, not your fault at all. Thank you. Because I was like, we're not about to do this today. Hablo español, facts. Yellow said, yes, I am getting the translation earbuds. You got to, because they be trying to take advantage, man. Like you and she's right, they do it everywhere. Because if they didn't, you wouldn't be able to handle prices. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to handle prices. So this was the Lush kit. As you see, it has the Lush Cruise on it, and some of the stuff in it has been used. So this is what's left. Okay. So this is one of the gifts I gave everyone, and also everyone got a C-Day t-shirt. So in the Lush kit, we got a face mask. So this is a fruity face mask that you can use to, revitalize your skin. We got some Tide to Go wipes because you don't never know, honey. I'm clumsy. I will drop something on my clothes real quick. Okay. And we got some makeup remover wipes. I know that light is bright. Some makeup remover wipes. We got some eye masks. So some carrot. I don't know how many karat golds, whatever. It's some kind of gold eye mask that you put underneath your eyes. So it's mostly like a personal care kit. We got a lip mask. Keep the lips pretty. We got a wipe that tush. You did go to the the sail away party. We got the hand sanitizer wipes. Wipe those hands. We got some poopery. So if anybody wants to know what poopery looks like outside of the bottle, this is it. This is what it kind of looks like. It's glittery. It also has some Advil in there. I had some mints. I had some gum, and I had something else. I had in here. Some lotion, some hand lotion. So just something to keep you refreshed on a little 3-day bop. Little 3-day bop cruise. Let's see here. Tanya says she just had to drink lots of water, stay hydrated, especially afterwards. Yeah, she was fine afterwards. Like she took that Alka-Seltzer, she was fine, but at breakfast she drank a lot of water. She took and the Alka-Seltzer hangover relief. That's what else is in there because we are a carnival, so. So so that was in that kit. Like I said, the next one is Witchy Waves. So nice goodie bag plus the clear bag is cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really like this bag. And you can also, it's reusable. You can put makeup in it when you travel. You can put your little travel toiletries in it. I didn't want to do like lanyards and stuff like that. Just because it's something that, you kind of get on every cruise, and I kind of want to do something different. So I hope the ladies enjoyed it. I really do.
Well, Siobhan, you get one of these.
Oh, yay! Thank you. I appreciate that. Tanya said, I recorded the Lush package. Thank you. She said it will be in my vlog in May. All right, that's fine. That's probably when you'll see mine too. But I may do something. I'm going to do something sooner, just so because we are promoting Witchy Waves, which is happening in 2026 again, October 22nd through the 26th, 2026. And we are already in planning mode. Me and Kristen already had a meeting for 2026 last night. Brandon was like, "Y'all still on the phone
for 2 hours?"
Hey, we try to make sure we good. Okay. So
it would have stayed on if I hadn't acted like a child to get her.
So yes, like I said, and I will say this: the ladies, they have a boarding day shirt, but I also wanted to give them a sea day shirt. And the reason why is because I know with most cruises, you buy your boarding day shirt, which they did, and they did not have to; they were not required to. But also, I don't know if everybody feels this way, but having that sea day shirt made packing a lot easier because I got everything I needed for Lush in a packing cube. So I kind of wanted to take the pressure off of, I'm gonna wear this day, what I'm wearing that day. And that sea day shirt, let me see if I can find a picture of the shirts. That sea day shirt I thought was it looked good on everybody. Everybody looked very beautiful in that shirt. So let me see if I can find a picture of it and share with you guys. And if you haven't seen on Facebook or Instagram, let's see, I'll share. Yellow, you're gonna pop up on screen, honey. Okay. I think. Okay. So this was the C-Day shirt. Doesn't she look fabulous, darling? Fabulous. So it was, it said Luscious Ladies. That's what we call ourselves for the Lush cruise. So you are a luscious lady once you join the cruise, and everybody who was on the cruise now are OGs. Okay, so you are OGs. So these are all the ladies in their shirt. Look at Yogi. Yogi was the MVP. Okay, look at T. Everybody looking good in their shirt. Okay, and Chris. So we did have some. We had a great group of ladies again, and it's something that I wanted to provide. I know a lot of times you just have that one shirt and that's it, but I did want to make sure the ladies had a little something extra. Since it was a quick cruise, it wasn't like a whole bunch of stuff, but I did want to give them something. So let's see here. Kat said, "Oh, we will watch your vlogs." Yes, that's a nice Lush package and something different. Yeah, thank you, Sybil. I wanted to try to do, like I said, something different. I didn't want to, just do the lanyards and the keychains because you get that with most group cruises. So I wanted to do something different. Shiro said a production meeting and was like, we don't play about this Lush cruise.
And I'm like, hey, I'm still on the phone. On the computer.
Yeah. And also we are, like I said, I know some of the ladies were planning wanted something land, so we are planning something land. She said, girl, I sprayed that crap on my wrist and said, this smells familiar. Then realized after I rubbed my wrist together and burst out laughing. My bad. So
you probably should have labeled that.
No, I had labels on it, but the labels came off, but it did not stick the way I wanted to. But they did, like it's right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So the labels did come off. Yeah. So there is a label that says
okay.
poopery. It came off. So I did try to warn everybody. I was like, it's not perfume. It's not perfume. I'm sorry, T. I'm sorry, friend. But yeah, but we had a good time. We had a great time.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Glad y'all had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Do it again. Like the state.
We're going to do it again? Destiny, did you have a great time?
I did.
What the hell did you break a whole thing on? Sorry. I don't want to put all your business out there like that.
T said she made sure you had a great time at Review.
She did. I think she might have me running off after that shot. T, don't post it.
I'm not gonna post it. I do want to show you guys our.
That should be a theme song for the next one.
What?
Do it again.
Do it again. Oh, I can't show that picture.
Wait a minute. What?
I can't show that picture.
Or there's a Jay-Z Do It Again too.
And then one of the nights were it's still something there. One of the nights was a 90s theme night. So I'll show you like the 90s theme night picture. Thank you. So Jaretha won the best dress for that night because she had the best 90s outfit on. So this is us at 90s night. So as you can see, I have my little choker on, and Shanae did really good too. I really like Shanae's look. So she kind of looked like, what is it, Dara? Was it a show, Dara? Daria. Yeah, that cartoon. And then T with the earrings on it. T got some 90s hoops, and they say Butters on it.
Oh
yeah, they nice. And then we have Miss K Nicole over there, and then we have Yogi over here, and this is Lexus, and Lexus came with her aunt K Nicole. She was very good company for Destiny and Shay, and of course y'all know C and YOLO. So we had a really, really good time.
Good group of ladies.
Good group of ladies. So that is all I'm going to share about Lush, which is a lot, but that is all I'm going to share about Lush because, what happens on Lush stays on Lush. And if you want to know about Lush, you got to be on Lush.
There's one in 2026, so
there's one in 2026. Only thing you got to do is book it. That's it. And I just dropped the link. I will drop it again for anybody interested. But if you can't get the link, just let me know. You can always email me, parkersonthego16@gmail.com, and I can help you out. I can help you get booked. And ladies, stay tuned for that land thing. Stay tuned for that too.
Stay tuned.
Anything else?
I don't have anything, man.
I'm getting a little
peckish.
Yeah, I'm a little peckish. So I think we're good for tonight. This was a good welcome back, Carter.
Yeah.
It was good.
We're here for the next foreseeable amount of Thursdays.
Absolutely. We'll be here for a while.
You're stuck with us every Thursday for the foreseeable future.
Oh, no. Oh, well, and we have had a request to bring Love and Marriage back, so we're going to try to do those quarterly. So I think that will make the next one either May, because we did it in February, right? So May or June.
So, okay.
So if you want to be on Love and Marriage, you can always email us and let us know. We'll put you on the list. We do have some names on the list already, but we welcome more people for Love and Marriage as well. Anything else, my dear?
I ain't got nothing, partner.
You ain't got nothing?
I ain't got nothing.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, and we're happy to be back. We miss y'all too, Kathy.
And we're We're here. We're gonna be here. So if y'all missed us, lock in.
Lock in.
You got us for the next
months.
Undisclosed amount of Thursdays.
All right, fam. Well, we will see you guys soon. Oh, and if there's still time to book Parker Fam Group Cruise 2 in October, so also reach out for that if you're interested. That one is going to be on the Utopia of the Seas on October 13th through the 17th. So if you're interested, reach out to that as well. Thank you, Song. We appreciate it. You have a good evening as well.
You.
And until next time, Parker's out.